See, you just made me almost yawn.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sleepy.
Excuse me. You just all in your hospital attire now?
Why would you record me yawning?
When I hit record, you yawned. That wasn't me.
Oh. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to start over?
No.
All right then. What's going on? Oh, you just want me to do the little thing?
What?
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We're back with a new video for y'all. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Please start this video off by clicking the thumbs up button and make sure that you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Please make sure you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Please make sure you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. And please make sure you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Before we get into the video,
What about MySpace?
who's still there?
You know,
Who's still there? That's
guess
what I wanted to say.
what I found the other day in one of my drawers of my dresser.
What?
I was looking. Well, you know how when you're not looking for something and you always find something that you're not looking for when you're looking for something else? So I was looking for something else. Don't ask me what I was looking for because I can't remember. And it just... Well, anyway. I was looking for something, and I usually, a long time ago, and sometimes I still do now that I have the iPhone, I put it in my notepad. But a lot of times I put, when I can't remember certain things, I write it down and then I put it somewhere. I found my email address and password to MySpace.
I knew you was about to say
And I was
that.
like, oh my God. And I never went to go try it because I don't have MySpace on my phone to see if it works. So maybe I find somebody who's real lame and stupid that still has MySpace and see if I can use theirs. So by the way, dude, can I use your MySpace when you're done?
Excuse me, I don't have MySpace.
Oh, I thought you still got on it.
I do get on my MySpace.
Well, then how don't you have it?
I don't have
Well, how do you get on it if you don't have it?
I don't use it like that.
But how do you get on it if you don't have it?
Because I remember my old password.
So where do you get on the ad if you don't have it?
MySpace.com. And you put the
No, that's what I mean. MySpace. I don't mean. What I meant by folks who still have it, I mean folks who still operate their MySpace page, not have the app. I mean, who still go on it? And you
I
still
don't go on it like that.
Yeah, but you still go on it.
Yeah.
All right.
So you just go to MySpace.
I haven't been on MySpace since 2009. So
that's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, why would I?
You can go get your old pictures off of Facebook. That's what I put.
On MySpace?
Yeah, I went on my iPad and went on MySpace and saved all my old images off of it.
You know what's so funny? Because the only pictures I ever posted on MySpace with me, because you know all my pictures on MySpace are me with hair. And the only pictures I ever posted with me with no hair is when I first met Beyonce in 2009. And then after that, I didn't post
had a hat on though.
When I first met Beyonce, no I didn't. I had a bald head.
Oh, I thought you had a hat.
No, all my other times I met her, I had a hat.
Okay. Alright. You gotta go right.
So, I'm just saying, so, you know, back to, can I see MySpace one of these days on your computer? Because you're the only person I know.
But you got a computer.
Yeah, but I don't want to feel like real lame. Like if somebody asks to use my computer and then when they're searching something and then the search bar comes down, I mean they'll see a lot of porn, but when the search bar comes down and they see MySpace.com, like they'll be like,
you can type it in your phone, MySpace.com, and put your email and password.
I'm not gonna type that in there. I mean, why not? You still go on MySpace? I don't know why.
I don't still go on there.
You just told me you did.
I say I go on there from time to time.
Okay, you still go on there.
And people still write me messages on Facebook.
You know why they still write you messages on MySpace? Because they know you go on there from time to time. If I go on MySpace, like this weekend, and I see that somebody is still writing me messages like last week, and it says that my last login was 2009, I'm going to know something.
But you know what I like about going through my MySpace is I never deleted the email. I used to flirt a lot, and people used to flirt a lot with me back in my heyday on MySpace.
Your MySpace days was also your...
shut up, never do.
I'm just saying, those days were intertwined. Woo! No wonder. Y'all don't need to know that.
Okay? Yeah. And then some still got the nerve. It's okay to still write me like, yeah, bitch, because I remember, like, girl, hit your life.
I remember when I saw you when I was threw up in my mouth.
Lies. Anybody throw up in their mouth when it comes to me.
I don't know.
So, anyway, y'all, I gotta say something. See, we done started this MySpace stuff. So, Facebook, y'all.
Shout out to MySpace.
Yeah, so some people got mad at me on Facebook.
Why?
Because I got 52 200 Facebook friends, and I got 5,000 people that subscribe to me on Facebook. Now, for some reason, I'm like, okay, so that's 10,000 people. So that's 10,000 people. You know, I'm looking for at least like, you know, some people been trying to network with me or whatever through Facebook, like try to be my Facebook friend. And I'm like, I got 5,200 friends, right? And I say, everybody do not interact with me on here. If I say something positive, like, yeah, bitch, I met Beyonce, or we get like 700 thumbs up or whatever, and I appreciate that. But I'm like, if you're not going to communicate with me regularly, because I do leave stuff and I do go back and forth with people, you know, just delete me as a friend and just subscribe to me. You know, some people went off the deep end, because I didn't find nothing wrong with that. Some people went on the deep end like, oh, but we your subscribers and all this and that, and you don't communicate with us like that. Like, some people really went in their feelings. And what you say, the hit dog holler, when you know you don't communicate? That's what I said. You know, like, you ain't got to be mad, because it was nothing to be mad about. I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just asking, if you don't mind deleting me as a Facebook friend and just subscribe, can you please do so? It's not hard. Some people just went off. So I'm asking y'all on YouTube, if you can please, if we don't talk on Facebook, you just look at my pictures and like my stuff, can you please just delete me and subscribe, and that way you can be my friend, so that way I can communicate with people I've been lately networking with, because it's hard for me to do that through Facebook. And I would like to do that through Facebook, or should I just get a new page?
Why can't you still do that without them deleting you? Why do they
Because
have to delete
I can't add new friends.
Yeah, but you're adding new friends. You're adding new people who may not talk to you.
But these are people I've been talking to.
Yeah, I think that your approach was a little off. I didn't see it, so I don't know.
So
I don't know what you said. Because of what you just said. No, because when you, as you were saying it, I was saying in my head, that's just like if Lady Gaga was to say, yeah, you're a fan of mine and you listen to my music, but you don't buy my album. So can you please not come to my concert?
No, it's not even like that.
It's kind of like that.
It's not like that.
It is, because first of all, you have 10,000 people who are following you, friends with you, and subscribe to you. That's pretty dope, because a lot of people don't have that. So even though I don't talk, first of all, I rarely go on Facebook anymore. But I wouldn't go on Facebook and say, you know what, I don't come on here no more, and when I do come on here, certain one of y'all don't talk to me, so y'all might as well just sit. Because then some people may take it as you being a little arrogant. Even though you it may not have been to you. You know what? I don't know, because I always laugh. Because you always say this, and it's funny because it's true. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you may not have thought that you were coming off arrogant, but other people may have thought that. That's why those hit dogs hollered, because they probably thought, well, I don't talk to you like that, and then you saying this is making me feel as though not only are you pointing the finger at me, but you're being a little arrogant. So sometimes just let it be. I mean, I understand what you're saying, where you would like to communicate with people who you can't communicate with like that, or you can because you said that you do.
Well, I can't see their pictures, and they can't see my pictures.
Well, just make another page. I don't think you should tell people to unfriend you, because I think my analogy is kind of right. Like, you would never want a celebrity to say, well, you come to my concerts and you like my music, but yet you don't buy my album. So therefore, can you step aside and let the people who do buy my albums come, and you just like my music and stuff, but don't come to my concert because you don't buy my album? That is kind of like how you're saying it. Like, you're fans of the Scorpion Show, but yet you don't talk to me. So do me a favor. Step aside so those who do talk to me can talk to me.
I know. I'm ready to do a private Twitter, a private Facebook.
I am the voice of reason.
And a private, but I just don't. But no, I'm just not feeling that. You know, people that don't understand where I'm coming from. I'm just saying, I'm friendly and subscribe. It's not hard.
No, I understand. No, I understand where you're coming from, and I think they understand where you're coming from too. I think it may have been how you said it. Like I said, I don't get on Facebook like that, so I don't know how you said it. I don't know. After 4 years working with you, I kind of know when you're being rude, when you write stuff, you know, just by your responses to the people after they say something to you. That's then right. You leave a response of, bitch, who the fuck? And I'm like, oh my God.
Okay. I haven't done that in a while.
Good.
But I got somebody together today. Not together too, talking about, oh, you was just being nice to Rihanna about the VMAs because you didn't want her to follow you. You know, I went all the way off on on there.
Rihanna's performance was cute, but it could have been 10 times better.
I liked
it. Was.
I enjoyed it. It was good to open up a show. She danced a little bit.
She did, but I think that she could have. I think that she could have delivered a little bit more. Like her performance was. It was okay. To me, I didn't think it was opening show worthy. I think it could have been in the middle of the show because it would have gave me more to anticipate. You see what I'm saying? Like to put Rihanna in the beginning of the show when she's like one of the biggest headliners of the show, to me, I felt was a little bit stupid. It would have been smart if Rihanna would have delivered the way she should have delivered, especially with that second song. Because I like both the songs. But the second song was my song. I wish she would have delivering.
I wish she would have did Now We Found Love, but Where Have You Been? I think she should have performed.
I thought she did that, didn't she?
It came on for like 30, not maybe 15 seconds, and then it went into We Found Love, and that's when she was running through the crowd and the balloons, and everybody was, you know, she was just there to, you know, jump up the crowd, excite them.
With the people.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. And as the show went on, I must say, this was the worst VMAs of all time.
Oh yeah, it was
that I can remember. In recent memory, it's the worst.
Horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible.
It was no real thought process into this show.
It was no surprises.
Yeah, it was
just nothing.
Nothing. And normally a VMA is like 3 hours. They cut it down to 2 hours.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was so horrible that I started to think that I was watching the end of the world. Like, is this the end of music?
I have.
This is the end of music. Watching that show last night made me think that it was the end of music. Like, this is what music has become.
But you know, music ain't bad, but...
No, but it's like...
It's who they're showcasing. Yeah. That One Direction, that blew my motherfucking mind.
Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on with them, because they kept calling them One Direction, but to me they were all going in the wrong direction. You know, they're going in the wrong direction. Because I didn't understand what was going on. I kept saying, is this the Jonas Brothers or NSYNC?
And that's nothing, because like I said, NSYNC danced.
I really didn't know.
NSYNC danced, and Backstreet Boys, they danced. Okay, all they doing. All right, everybody, yeah.
Rock your body.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, everybody.
My group was NSYNC.
Alright.
NSYNC was my group.
Y'all know nothing about that.
It was alright.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't laugh.
What?
But at a certain time, I couldn't tell which group was which.
What you mean?
I didn't know who was the Backstreet Boys and who was NSYNC. I really couldn't. I didn't know, because to me they were all white, and I didn't know. You know how they say you can't tell. You know, I'm no shade, but you know how they said you can't tell Asian people apart. I couldn't tell them apart.
I could.
You know, no shade, and don't get me, because you know when that guy was on stage with Kevin Hart, the Asian guy, he started talking. You know, that's how they been, especially when you ordering food. And then you know, when you're sitting there and you're ordering one thing and it just comes out as a small order and they just be like, and you be like, okay. And then when you remember, like, oh yeah, I want ketchup on that. So make sure you tell them to put ketchup on it, and you stand there watching them tell them, and they be like, and you be like, yeah, did you hear what he said? Tell me ketchup. You know, because they say a lot, so you know you don't know. And then don't call no Cambodian person Chinese. Or they have a fit.
That's right.
They have a fit.
I worked with Asians, and I went to school with Asians, and they actually had a at school program, not at school program, what you call it, like assembly with it, and it was called We Are All Not Chinese.
That's true.
Where they explained their different cultures and where they from and everything.
You know, this guy had the nerve to tell me one day at work, "Are you African?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm African American." No, he said, "No, are you from Africa? Like, were you born there?" And I was like, "No, you know, I was born here." Guess what he had the nerve to say to me when I told him, "No, I was born here."
What? Oh, because you look like you was born in Africa?
No, but he had the nerve to, I guess to him it looked like I was. He had the nerve to tell me, "Are you sure?"
Was he black or white?
He was black. If he was white, I'd have got him. If he was white, they would have fired me right there on the spot. Because I'd have asked him, "Am I sure? Am I sure?" No, he was African.
Oh, okay.
So he was asking me, and I told him no, and then he was like, "Are you sure?" And I looked at him and I said, "What do you mean, am I sure?" And he's going to say, "Yeah, because you know, you look like you're African." I said, "I just told you I was African American, and no, I was not born in Africa. I was born here in this country. Don't ask me, am I sure? Why would I lie to you? I don't even know you."
Yeah, somebody say African.
Yeah, but you know.
But you know what?
Everybody, you know, to different races,
have a different look.
Everybody looks the same. Like for instance, to white people, black people all look the same.
To me, Asian people, no lie, they do look alike.
Because I don't know who's Chinese, I don't know who's Vietnamese, and I don't know who's Cambodian or Korean.
But it's not even that. It's just that they look the same. They're all light. The eyes have a slant to them. They look the same to me. Now, I will say this. Shut up, because I got my eyes on the slant too. No.
You do.
I know. I got some Asian up in there somewhere. But what I'm saying is, I went after going to school with Asians and, you know, getting to know the person, I realized that they don't look the same. Because let's say I go to Cambodia, right? Because my friend is Cambodian. If I see her in Cambodia, I will know her right off the bat.
You know, but see, for those
But if I met somebody one day and look for them the next day, will I remember them? No.
I don't know if it's the ignorance of society, you know, because we're ignorant to certain things. Well, we are ignorant to certain things. Society as a whole, we are ignorant to certain things. A lot of us don't like to admit it, but hey, I'll be the first one to admit it. Just like Kanye West said, we're all subconscious. I'm just the first to admit it. That's true. I think that, you know how you were able to learn, you know, you knew this girl, you were able to talk to her and figure out certain things about her and her, you know, her background. But for somebody like Joe Smo, or say for instance somebody like me who's just walking down the street, and yeah, it's ignorant to say, but people say it. They be like, well, what do they look like? They look like a Chinese person. You're like, well, okay. And then you start looking for people who you think is a Chinese person, but they're really not Chinese. They're, you know, just like, I don't know, a lot of Italians don't like to be called white. Don't call me white. You be like, you know, that white guy, no, I'm not white, I'm Italian. You be like, oh, okay, sorry.
Excuse me.
Excuse the fuck out of me. But I bet you it was the other way around. You say that black
guy.
No, I'm not black, I'm caramel. I'm not black.
I'm Nigerian. Excuse
okay? That black guy over there. And they say it with emphasis, that black guy. Well, what the fuck you mean that black guy? The fuck? You know? But the minute we say,
but see, I don't think white people look like. I could tell.
Oh, I don't think white people look alike either. You know, you can tell when. Yeah.
But it's really like a backstory to Asians. Like my friend, she was telling me that the Cambodians are on the bottom pole of the Asians, and then I think it's
well, I don't want to get
Vietnamese.
Into that,
I'm just
saying. I don't
saying.
want nobody who watches the Cambodians say, who the fuck you think you're saying we on the bottom pole?
She said if you go to nails, Vietnamese are the ones that do nails. It's not Cambodians, it's the Vietnamese. But anyway, y'all,
well, they're all not Vietnamese, because it's Chinese people who do nails.
She said most of them. And they got the last name like Khan and... Child, she was telling me I learned a whole lot. We done went off. See, that's how we always dripped off of shit. We went from Rihanna to fucking...
It's alright. It's alright. Somebody watching the call is ignorant. Y'all so fucking ignorant.
We telling the truth. Y'all thinking, but we saying it. That's all. That's all it is.
That's exactly it.
It's our truth. So yeah, so Rihanna and Chris Brown shared the kiss. Now I didn't think it was a big thing.
No, and they kissed in the lips.
You know,
let me just say, because Rita Ora, she should have got Chris Brown together.
She looked like Chris Brown. I mean, she looked like Rihanna.
Ain't that his girlfriend's name, Rita Ora?
No.
What's her name?
Her name is Karuchi. Whoever she is, first of all.
Well, which one was on stage with the oodles and noodles on the shoulders?
That was Rita Ora, the one they trying to replace Rihanna with on the same label.
Get your life.
Def Jam and Beyonce, and I mean Jay-Z and Beyonce. Don't do it now. Come on now.
Beyonce got nothing to do with that.
That's she do. She is all supporting her, giving her words of encouragement.
That's what you're supposed to do. Like, I'm sure she gave words of encouragement to Rihanna too.
No, bitch. Because she had another story.
Her words of encouragement to Rihanna was,
you better stop trying to fuck my man, bitch.
No, her words of encouragement to Rihanna was, bitch, you will never be me. You cannot sing like me, so don't act like you are me, okay? And we will have a perfect unity.
Yeah. He said, bitch, you keep fucking my man. Keep fucking her.
P.S. Stay the fuck away from Jack. Let it be business only. And when y'all having a meeting, it better be 5 other people in there.
Rihanna must have been doing something right, bitch. Because she came out with Tierra Marie and A. Marie, and Rihanna just... And they sing better than her, and she she outdid them girls. But anyway, Rihanna's going on tour. She got the Diamond Life tour, or the Diamond Lights, or just the Diamond tour. It starts in March of next year, and it'll just find out all the dates from Rihanna.com or something like that. She's going on tour. Am I going to go? I'm going to DM Rihanna asking can she give me the hookup.
Okay. But she didn't respond back to any of your other DMs.
So what? But I'm saying, girl, you got to give me the hookup. We going to have to do something. And Powerhouse is coming. We got some work to do. We got to try to get backstage with these girls.
Brandy's going to be performing at Powerhouse, right?
Yes, and I bought 3 Powerhouse tickets at that.
They went on sale?
They on sale right now, you know.
Who you buy tickets for?
Me and, you know, whoever else buy them, the other 2 tickets. They're right there on 2nd row on the side. So that's like right near.
Well, how much was they?
It was $100.
Only $100.
And it closed at 5 o'clock for pre-sale. And you got to fight with everybody else.
Wait. 2nd row where?
2nd row on the side, like section 112.
And this is near the stage or all the way in the back?
No, not all the way in the back. It's like near the side of the stage.
Yeah, but I mean, is it near the side of the stage? Like, this is the stage facing the audience, and then this is the side.
Yeah,
remember when me and Amber was at Rihanna's concert where we was all the way in the back?
No, it's not all in the back.
Okay.
It's like closer to the stage, but on the side. So if you look like this is the stage, I'm like right here, and I'm looking that way, facing the stage. So they got seats down there, but I ain't fucking with those seats because you can't see the front of the stage. So if I take that camera, or if I just do it regularly, I can see.
So it's kind of like how you were at Beyonce's concert.
Yeah. For I Am Tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I might buy that ticket from you.
Okay. Because I don't have time.
It's only $100.
Yeah.
When is Powerhouse again?
October 26th.
And that's a Friday, right?
It's a Friday night.
Yeah, I think I'll buy that from you. So don't sell it.
Okay. That's one ticket.
And don't sell it to. Don't say, oh well, sell it so Kane.
Okay, but you know you got to pay the tax and the building fee and all of that. Would come with $100.
Well, then how much is it really?
I'll do the arithmetic later. Okay?
I think it's shady that he would charge me all the extra stuff.
Girl, it was shady that they charged me, and it got to trickle down on y'all.
I don't have nothing to do with what they charged you. I'm talking about what you charging me. You can't say, oh, it's $100. The ticket I'm selling it for $100, and then go, oh, but you know you do got. Well, then tell me how much it really is. Don't tell me it's $100.
What the fuck is you hollering at?
You goofy.
It's probably like $117.
Well, for all that, I buy my own damn ticket and have a better seat.
Well, you ain't gonna get no better seat than that.
You don't know. First of all,
the floor seat is already.
Excuse me, you don't know who I know that be working at those concerts, girlfriend. Okay?
Because I know one of your girlfriends know how to get the way.
Okay, girl, get your fucking life.
Hey, I ain't gonna put you out there.
And guess what? I'll be right there too. Who I gotta talk to? Oh, you? Oh, hey, come here.
Because I don't know how you went there backstage with Brandy with me. Because she worked her way in there.
Okay.
She was in there before I even sat the fuck down. And I said,
wait a minute. And she was our guest.
Okay.
And she was my guest. Because you know my girlfriend knows how to work her magic. You know, I only work with con artists. I am not a con artist.
Sure.
But you know, you have those con artists.
You better check your bank statement.
Whose bank statement?
You better check yours.
I need to check mine because she don't know my information. Because if she did know my information, it'd be lights out. I'm about to put. What Ludacris say? Oh no, the fight's out. Somebody put your lights out. Okay? I'll be going to jail and you will not have me as a host no more.
Yeah,
you go through my bank statement.
And I won't bail you out, but you won't sit there.
I don't need your cheap ass to bail me out. Oh, it's such and such plus tax.
Okay, you gonna sit there and think about what you did for a couple of days.
Man, she won't think about what she did to me while they lowering her ass in that ground. Think about what you did to me while
ain't gonna be no more thinking, bitch.
Well, then she better think about it before she get loaded in there. Don't play with me.
So, yes, the VMAs was terrible. Alicia Keys. I want her to sing songs that's in her register. That's what I want her to do.
Well, she never does.
I need her to stop trying to project this voice.
That's not there.
It's not there no more. It's better know your tone. Janet knows her tone. When she feel like she can go there on a good day, she do it. If not, show that microphone out, bitch, and let the crowd sing it.
Let the crowd sing it.
Somebody gonna tell me, yeah, I went to Mary J. Blige's concert and Mary ain't seen not one thing. The motherfucking audience sang the whole show.
Because Mary knows. Mary knows her worth.
Lately, okay. Stop because you know what you girlfriend, child. Let me stop. So anyway, so y'all trying to come for my girlfriend now? So
I'm just saying, Mary knows her worth. Mary knows her worth. After that crispy chicken, she did all that out for that crispy chicken.
Oh my God! I was at Old Navy yesterday. They was like, "Oh my God, that's the song from the crispy chicken commercial." I didn't know that was the real song.
Oh,
that song is cute though.
Is it really? Oh, go ahead, Mary.
She made it too. Well, it was already on the album.
Oh, but it's a whole song. She was really singing about chicken.
No, bitch.
Oh,
she was saying, "I don't mind saying I love you." It was like #1 on 106 in Park.
Oh, so they used that tune for the crispy chicken. Oh, that's cute.
But child, that's why Mary knew what the hell she was doing. Talking about she ain't not.
Well, she made like $8 million, right?
I don't know.
She made a lot. She made over $1 million.
About the money. Oh, that's Mary J. Blige.
Because after that controversy, after they pulled that commercial, where was she at the next day? Shopping, spending that crispy chicken money.
I ain't approve of this commercial.
Okay, but she's spending that check. But I did get my coins.
Yeah, the best. I do wish that MTV would have had like some big power guests. Like, I mean, even Usher could perform. Usher's not doing shit. Usher could have been on this show. I know Gaga's overseas, so she couldn't.
That commercial was all
yes.
I thought it was like, I don't know what I thought it was for.
I'm gonna buy my damn stuff and wear it too. Hopefully it smells good on me. And don't act like you don't wear heat. I don't smell it right now.
You don't smell. No, you smell must. You smell working all day.
Yeah, because you know. You ever wear this lady? That is long.
I know this lady. Mind you, you know how when you feel somebody staring at you, and I'm sitting in the elevator, and I'm like. By the way, I ran into a fan at work today. I ran into a fan. She works at my job, and so I'm sitting there leaning against the wall waiting for the elevator, and so these two women walk by. So and then the other one, she keeps walking. The other one's like this. You know what I find so interesting? No shade. Is when you run into people who say, "Oh my God, I watch your show all the time." Well, you probably don't get this because you're the Scorpion. I just find it so interesting when people say, "Oh my God, I love your show. I watch it all the time. You guys are so funny," and then they call me either Kevin or the Scorpion. And so today she said, "The Scorpion Show," and I'm like, "No, no, I didn't say this to her, but I'm saying to myself in my head." No, I'm Mikkel, not the Scorpion Show. I am Mikkel. But I was like, and she was like, "You work?" And I was like, "Yes, I work here." She was like, and I was like, "I don't need other people to know what I do." But yeah, it was cute. I just think it's so weird when people say that to me, like, "Oh my God, the Scorpion," or "the Scorpion Show," rather than saying Mikkel.
But like, some people call me Mikkel in Dominican Republic. Of course, I got them together. I said, I do not look like Mikkel, and I am not Mikkel.
You sure don't.
And I don't, and I won't.
And you will never be.
And won't.
You never could, never would, and never will.
And shouldn't.
Get your life.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. So anyway.
Go ahead.
Child.
What was we talking about?
We were talking about the VMAS.
Mary J. Blige. Oh no, Alicia Keys staying in her register.
Child, she needs to stay in her register.
She stay her own. He's there at the piano.
She's my girl.
She's like the piano start singing.
Child, she need to hire a new vocal coach.
Okay.
She needs somebody that's going to help her say fire and not fire.
Oh, she sounded like that.
Girl.
Oh no, Lily.
And then she had the nerve to release all three different remixes. One regular one with Nicki Minaj, and one called the Blue Light Remix.
Nicki Minaj? Yes. Alicia Keys, she went that route?
Okay.
Oh no.
So Nicki Minaj actually performed with her last night. I mean, Nicki Minaj's part was actually, it was pretty good. It was sane.
Okay.
It was no... It was no... Yeah. At least you knew. At least you got her together.
Got her together. Before you walk out on the stage, remember who you are on stage with. Okay? You are not on stage with Young Money in there. Okay? You are on stage.
Wait a minute. How about somebody took a picture of all the Young Money together?
I got it. And Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I posted it on Twitter. And that's what they all look like, the Chuck E. Cheese people.
Yes! I ain't been to Chuck E. Cheese.
Have you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? And you go there, and then on the front of the stage, you got all the Chuck E. Cheese characters, the rat, that's what all the Young Money people look like. And that's one of them. I think I got it in my phone.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
It sure was.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, you got it?
Yes, it's not. You ain't no wait a minute, nothing. You see nothing.
Oh, okay. So anyway, y'all, yeah, MTV, y'all need to get that shit together. So after that went off, you know, the DNC was on. You know, I was getting my review together for the VMAs, so I couldn't really pay attention to Joe Biden, but you know how CNN do. They show the shit all night. They'll show bits and pieces of whatever happened. And Joe Biden, you know, he was talking that good stuff, and then he got real choked up.
Somebody else said, the lady I was working with today said that I didn't see all of Joe Biden's speech, so I didn't.
Yeah, he was choked up and talking about the man Obama is. He know because he been working with him for 4 years, and
I know that's right, Joe.
Joe Biden was going off like he was about to go off on that podium, and then he got real fired up, and then Michelle Obama came out, was like, I'm going to introduce y'all to the father of my children.
I know that's right.
The president of these United States girls. She went off. The man I'm proud to say is my husband.
Okay? The man I sleep with.
Okay? That banged my head against this headboard. Shut up!
Let me stop.
I don't want to see no sex tape between them two.
I do. Hell, I do.
I just want to do this long. Chalai. So, Obama, first of all, let's not even just talk about last night. The convention itself to me, it was the bomb. I watched it every night.
I'm going to just say this. Bill Clinton had the best speech of the whole entire convention. I mean, President Obama did his thing. But Bill Clinton made you proud to be not only an American, but he made me proud to be a Democrat. He made me proud to be a supporter of this whole campaign.
Right.
He made me proud to be a registered voter. And that is what you need from politicians when they get up there and try to sell themselves. Hell, if Bill Clinton would have said, I'm running, I would have voted for him.
Okay,
because
I wish he could run again.
He was up there and said, it's simple arithmetic, okay? This is what I did in my 8 years of office, and guess what? It worked. I said, get your fuck.
I want a shirt that says hashtag.
But you know what it was too with Bill Clinton when he was in office? Because at one point there was an entire Republican Congress. Bill Clinton and the Republican Congress that was in office while he was president, they actually worked together. And that's why this country was able to get the boost that it got in the 90s and by the time Bill Clinton left office, because they actually worked in it together. It was like once George Bush came into office, I'm not saying everything was on George Bush, but it was like once he came into office, then you had Republicans so excited that they got the White House back after not having it for 8 years, and then they didn't want to work with nobody because they said, look, we in the office now. And then the Democrats was like, but wait a minute, but we was the ones, and it was just a lot of bickering amongst both parties. And a lot of people just forgot what the overall goal was, and it was to try to make this country whole and try to make it better and try to get more jobs out there for people. You know, it just, everything started going downhill because nobody wanted to work together. And they still don't. Like Bill Clinton said, Mitch McConnell said early on in Obama's, when he first was elected, and they even played this today when I was at work on MSNBC, the video from I think either late 2008 or early 2009 when he said his #1 mission is to make Barack Obama a one-term president. And this was before Obama had even had a full term in office. So that means that they were already set on not working with him. Like, come on. And you want me to vote for y'all when y'all can't even... And Bill Clinton said it, like they don't even want to work with him. And he said it so bad. He said, I've never seen so much hate the way these Republicans hate President Obama.
He didn't even have that much.
Didn't he? He said he didn't even have that much hate from the Republicans. You know what he really wanted to say, but he kept it cute. These people hate this black man, but you know he kept it cute. But Bill Clinton, he just... It's no wonder, it's no questioning why Bill Clinton is still, 11 years after him leaving office, he's still one of the most popular ex-presidents that we've had. Because people just like Bill Clinton and they identify with him. Like Bill Clinton, he just has this thing of, you know how when you go to work and you see certain people and you be like, yeah, that's so-and-so, that's the cool white guy. Bill Clinton's that cool white guy.
He was to me, he was the voice of reason.
He was the voice of reason.
And he broke everything down. He broke that shit down.
All the way down. And he didn't. I want to know who wrote his speech.
Then they said his teleprompter broke and he just kept going. They say he.
Let me tell you one thing about him. Because at one point, I was going to tweet this, but I didn't. Bill Clinton's speech at one point didn't even seem like he was reading a speech. It seemed like he was talking to you. And that's how people, not just politicians, but people overall, when they are doing things like that in that setting, it should never be like it's rehearsed or this is what I'm reading from. It should be like I am talking to you. Not at you and not against you, but I'm talking to you. And that's what Bill Clinton was doing. And he kept going from side to side. I need for y'all to hear, I need for y'all to hear, I need for you. Bill Clinton read every Republican their rights. I still think his speech was... Michelle Obama, she did the damn thing. Okay? She did the damn thing. President Obama, I mean, it's no question he has my vote. He just has my vote. One thing I noticed about the Democratic Convention that I did not notice at the Republican Convention was the diversity of the audience. You had blacks, whites, you had Arab Americans, you had Asians, you had gays, you had young people, you had old people, Latinos. No shade, but at the Republican Convention, there was a lot of white folks. People. You also saw some African Americans there too, but it wasn't as diverse as the Democratic Convention. It was just a lot of the same faces at the Republican Convention. The diversity amongst the audience at the Democratic, I noticed that the first night I said, damn, it sure is a lot of different types of people here. Whereas though, if you take a screenshot of the Republican Convention, you see a lot of the same faces. It's like, I mean, I can't, it just...
Then again, it's not a lot. You know, it's not a lot of black Republicans out there. A lot of them.
But it's not even about black. It's about the diversity in the minorities. Like you said, it wasn't just black people at the Democratic Convention. It was blacks. It was whites. It was Asian American, Indian American, gay, straight. It was just a whole bunch of people. Ann Romney, do me a favor, sweetheart, because I heard that interview you did today. Stop talking.
What'd she say?
She was asked about whether or not she thought a lesbian mother should be allowed to adopt a child, and she said, well, she doesn't feel as though something give her opinion on that certain topic. Do me a favor, Ann Romney. With an answer like that, I understand you're not running for president, but your husband is. But you and your husband are somewhat reflections of one another. Okay? Don't try to convince me or my lesbian friend, not saying Kevin's lesbian, but my lesbian friend who wants to adopt a child and they want to start a family and they're going through this process of starting a family and adopting a child, and we sit and we watch and we see you hear these questions asked to you and you give those type of answers. Don't think that the two of us are going to sit here and say, I'm going to vote for her husband, because that ain't going to happen, sweetheart.
It just seemed like the Republicans are being too conservative on stuff.
And they are not.
And I don't feel like they're trying to help just the middle or the lower class people. I feel like they just want to help the rich people. And you know, to me, I just feel like it's a businessman running for president. That's what I'm looking at when I hear about Romney and everything. And for him, I mean, he should have said the fact that we are Americans. We are all going to be different. We are all not going to be the same. And you should not try to classify everybody within the same box. Like for me, like it's the gay thing. I have a lot of gay friends. Some want to get married. Romney's not going to get my vote because he's against gay marriage. You know, I think that we should adopt some type of universal health care, and, you know, health care where people can afford it. And, you know, Romney is not for it. And from some of the stuff I've been looking at, the Republicans were supporting an act like this. But now all of a sudden, since Obama comes up with, you know, and everybody, they're not supporting it. It's just that they're trying to go against everything. And you got people that are brainwashed easily, and you got people that don't like Obama anyway because he's black. They're all going to work together to try to get his ass out of there. That's what I think the Tea Party is really all about. Let's get him out of there. We need a white person back in office. Some people just really don't give a fuck about nothing as long as Obama and that black family is out of the White House. And that's what I feel when I see all of those Republicans. That's how I feel when I sit there and I watch Fox News. You know, food stamps help a lot of people out and everything. Now they're trying to get rid of it. My one thing about food stamps is that I think people should be on food stamps for a certain amount of years. But don't keep having kids and think that the government is supposed to raise your children. I think maybe after 5 years, your ass should be going out and get a job.
I mean, I think there's already a system, or there should be a system. I think it is with welfare. If you're going to be on welfare, because Republicans think this, and the Democrats, we're all on the same page with this. If you are going to be on welfare, you need to also be looking for
a job.
Don't depend on welfare to be your backbone and your crutch and your livelihood. Because it should not work like that. It should never work like that. If you are going to be on welfare, don't just say, well, look, I'm on welfare. I'm getting a check from the government every month. Because if I have to get up every day and go to work, so should you. Okay? Because welfare is the last thing I want to be on. That's the last thing I want to be on. That, never mind, because I was about to be XX rated. But never mind. So yeah, that's the last thing I want to be on. You get my drift?
Yeah, and I heard in some states...
No, I was saying to get my drift was the last thing I want to be on. That's not what I want to be on. Okay? So, yes. So, yes. People who are on welfare, y'all need to do me a favor and get y'all shit together.
I heard in some states trying to, you know, actually make welfare people that's on welfare, take drug tests, and I think that's a good thing to make sure that people are not just
using the system. There was I thought it was in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it wasn't, but I thought it was in Florida. Yeah, but I thought that was a good idea too. I know I had a debate with some people, but I just felt as though. Because some people didn't think that was a good idea because they thought it was an invasion of privacy.
It's not an
well, they thought it was an invasion of privacy for those people on welfare who don't do drugs. But I felt like this. Well, you have to take a drug test anyway to get a job, whether you do the drugs or not. And if you don't do drugs, then there should be no reason why you should complain about taking it. Because I don't do drugs. And every time I apply for a job and they tell me you got to take a drug test, you know what I tell them? Where's the nearest bathroom? Because I don't have no problem taking no drug test because I ain't got nothing up in my system for y'all to say, oh, we can't hire you because we see you smoke or get high and do all that stuff. No. I mean, there are a lot of people who abuse the system. There are more people who should not be on welfare than there are those who should be on welfare. And that is sad because people think that, oh, the government, they owe me. No, they don't owe you jack. What you need to do is get up and work. Okay? That's how you just get skills. It should make you feel good to want to get up and work. Even if you work from home or if you work at a factory or if you're a flight attendant, whatever, you should want to work. You should never want to be in bed all day, wake up, eat something, watch Jerry Springer, watch this and watch that, take your ass back to sleep for a few hours, wake up, get dressed, go out, party, and then tweet on Twitter, thank God it's Friday. What the fuck you mean thank God it's Friday? You ain't got no job. Every day is Friday to you.
Bam.
Okay? I just read the answer they right.
Every day is Friday for you.
Yeah, I know every day's Friday for you. But but you got the point that I was trying to make. Yeah, you get the point.
They better get the motherfucking point.
Yeah.
Get up and get a motherfucking job.
Get up and get a job.
There's all these jobs out here.
Okay, because I've been working ever since I graduated from high school. I ain't gonna tell you what year that was. But my mother and father said, look, if you ain't gonna do this, you're gonna do that or you won't be in here. And that's how you should. Okay, what the Bible say, train up your child the way you want them to go, and they will go.
But you know that whole everybody speak like a lot of speeches. I just felt uplifted. I felt proud to be a Democrat. I just think that, you know, what Obama's doing, he couldn't do it in 4 years, and everybody fucking knows that. Yeah. Everybody knows that.
But they don't.
That's why they say, yeah, they want his ass out.
I can't.
Obama was he is a great president. He's a great president.
For a man, it's like going to a fancy restaurant, going to Mr. Child's, and you order this banging ass $70 entree.
Well, higher than that.
Well, let's just say cheapest thing on the menu. Yeah, okay, $70. You order that, right? And then the waiter brings you back a Whopper with cheese and a vanilla milkshake. That's like with Obama in his presidency. Of course he knew that him entering office was not going to be all peaches and cream, But Obama was handed shit and dirt, okay? That he had to literally clean up, not with the shovel in the bag, but he got to clean up with his hands. And then for people to say, and somebody, I don't know who it was, but I think somebody said at the convention, not only did they want Obama to clean it up, but now they feel as though you ain't cleaning it up fast enough, so now we want you out of here. Even though we know that we made the big ass mess, but you ain't cleaning it up fast enough the way you, because they keep throwing this around, the way you promised us that you would. They keep throwing, he never said that it was going to happen in 4 years. At least, I got to find that speech where he said that. Because if he would have said that, I would have said, come on now, even I know ain't nothing like that's going to happen in 4 years. Because the shit that happened that put us in the mess that we in today ain't happened in 4 years. Okay? It didn't happen in 4 years. So for them to keep saying, well, he promised us this and he promised us that, y'all keep acting like y'all kids telling us what he promised y'all. We all know this shit takes time, so stop acting like it don't take time. You know what, I can't wait for the debates. Especially between Joe Biden and Paul Ryan. Okay? Because you know Joe Biden is real, he's with slick with the tongue. Yep. And to put him on a live microphone, okay? He's like to say a few Bloody Marys on that stage. And I hope they don't have a bleep button, because I want to hear everything he says.
Well, C-SPAN probably won't bleep it out, or PBS. And I was over CNN and their coverage. Like, I wanted to see everybody talk, and they only want to have a certain amount of people.
Yeah, because C-SPAN shows it all the way through. They show it all the way through. Like, you know, C-SPAN the other night, well, not the other night, last week, they were showing past conventions from years ago. Like, they even showed one of Dwight Eisenhower, well, his second Democratic convention from 1956. And it was so funny because it was so weird, because when he was giving his speech, he said something to the effect of, I think it was 100 years from now. And mind you, that was in 1956. And then, of course, 100 years from then is 2056. And I was just thinking, like, damn, shit in 1956 was so different the way they are today. Like, my brain starts working like that when I hear people talk and stuff like that. But then I watched the conventions from 64. I watched Nixon's convention from '68, and just to see how conventions have changed throughout the years, but yet a lot of them are still the same. It was really, really good. And C-SPAN will show you all that shit. And people like me, I love it because I sit and I watch it.
So what Eisenhower was talking about?
What the fuck was he talking about? Oh, he was just talking about the Republican, because you know he was a Republican. So he was just talking about how the Republican Party throughout the years has started to stray, and they needed to bring that whole conservative movement back to be a strong party like they used to be. His speech was really good, and I like the fact that Bill Clinton touched on during his speech of how Eisenhower was one of the presidents who helped integrate the school system in Arkansas, and a lot of people didn't know that, but the highways and stuff that we have today, Eisenhower signed that into law to have those things made, because of course before the 1950s there was no such thing as a highway or an expressway, believe it or not. I was telling you about my aunt when she said about 76. When she was growing up, that was all houses, and part of it was projects. But yeah, it was just really good. It's really good, and I hope you guys who are not registered.
I'm glad some girl tweeted me in Massachusetts she got registered.
Yeah, oh my God, I've been getting so many tweets. I can't wait to take this thing off my head. I can't take it off my head because I don't have my hat. And yeah, but and my hair's not done.
I see it.
Yeah, my hair's not done. But it was so many people who've been hitting me up for the past few weeks saying that, you know, because of you, you know, I'm registered to vote, and it just feels so good to know that what you are saying is reaching somebody.
That's right.
And so thank you and shout out to all of you that actually went out to go register. And I know for a fact, if this is your first time, you are going to love it, even though it only takes about, it's like bad sex. It only takes about less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
And thank God I've never had that bad sex before. No, I've never had that bad sex before. Thank God.
Well, who would want to?
I don't know, but you know, some people, and then they're done. I saw.
He was excited.
stop for no damn seconds. Come on now.
That was nasty.
You don't do no shit like that. I've been so come on, get out. Bye, go. Get out. See you later, alligator.
Go the fuck
crocodile.
home. 4 words after sex. Go the fuck home.
Go the fuck home. No, get the fuck out. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get out.
Oh God.
And don't stand around my front door. Because I don't want all that traffic.
53 seconds.
I couldn't believe it.
And the person was mad.
Hell yeah, I'd have been mad too. Mind you, I was mad. And then when the person said, I was mad, and then I was waiting for the person to say something. And they said something. I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for saying something. Then he goes, you don't say no shit like that. Come on now. You wasn't that excited. 53 seconds. You should be embarrassed. Because I was embarrassed and it wasn't even me.
Well, how long do you want to do it for?
More than 53 seconds. Okay. Hell, I remember. I'm alright. I'm going to just tell y'all this one story. And I'm not telling you nothing else. I remember I had some sex that was so good. This never happened to me before or since. I had sex that was so good it put me right to sleep. And I never experienced that before that. You know how you always heard people talk about it? Like sex that'll put you to sleep? And guess what? I did this, and this was the first and the only time in my life I've ever done this that I know of as far as an adult. After I went to sleep, we both was laying there butt-ass naked. No socks, no underwear, no nothing. That's how good it was that we both went to sleep naked.
So you got going to sleep naked is not the thing for you?
I've never done that before. So when people say I sleep naked, I just be like, ugh.
Nothing wrong with that.
I can't do that. It just seems like, ugh. Like, ugh. I need to be covered up just a little. Just a little.
So you... No, I'm not going to ask you.
I don't even like sleeping in my underwear.
What?
I don't. My ex used to make me sleep in my underwear. You can't.
Why you got to sleep with clothes on?
Like
pajamas?
Like pajama pants or shorts.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I do. And you know what's so funny? Because whenever I would go to my ex's house and I would sleep, my ex would always, and mind you, because we were talking about this today at work about men getting hot flashes. I am one of them. And it's not because of the circumstances that I'm in. It's just that men do get hot flashes, believe it or not. I used to get like real hot. Like, one thing about me when I'm sleeping, when I go to bed, I toss and I turn. That's one of the reasons why I don't like sharing hotel rooms with people or sharing the same bed with somebody, because anybody who's ever slept in a bed with me will tell you, I toss and I turn and I toss and I turn before I can actually go to sleep. I'm not one of those sleepers who can be like this and they're out. No, I can't do that. I toss and I turn. So in the middle of the night, my ex used to get mad at me because I'd be tossing and turning. And I'm like, I'm so hot. But then take those damn, and as soon as I would take my, everything would cool off. Because I'm not used to sleeping like that. I like to have clothes on. I don't want to have underwear. I mean, just my underwear on. Like, that just feels so invasive.
Who looking at you to invade?
I don't know, but I don't know.
My girl. I sleep naked when I have to.
Oh, I don't want. Oh God, I don't want to picture that.
Yeah, I sleep naked. I sleep naked or
it's like walking in a room with a big bear.
You locked the door. Ain't no bear. Where?
There. That's where.
Lies. There's no fucking bear. I've seen bears.
Yo,
and I don't come close.
I've seen them too.
Okay.
Okay.
They talking about some daddies and big.
Oh!
On that note, let me tell y'all. Okay.
What you talking about?
So we're doing. We're hosting Patty LaHell's Got to Be Real Season 2 finale reunion show. We're going to be hosting that. So tomorrow we're going to be making a video, but I don't know when Patty LaHell is going to do it, but we're going to upload it. It's going to be up. We're going to be hosting that.
No, so we're not going to upload.
No, but they're gonna. She's going to upload. I'm just saying that we're recording. She's going to upload. I don't know when, but you know, she's going to get together.
Yes, we are going to be hosting.
Yes, and I'm going to change that battery in that smoke detector too, because I hear it going off. You don't hear it?
No.
Yeah, it's been going off for the past couple weeks.
You must got dog ears, because I don't hear nothing. I just hear that fan.
You ain't just hear it just now? Wait, one more time. Let's listen.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm gonna change it. So
yeah,
we
you change that because that's getting on everybody's nerves.
We're gonna be doing
that noise is just getting on everybody's
They be like,
nerves.
bitch, they be checking their house. I'm talking about, is that my fucking smoke detector going on?
But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish
so
up.
yeah.
Because I've been talking all this video.
Yeah, I'm glad, because you know, the political stuff is more your field and stuff. But I just noticed, you know, I had to watch that at the convention. And we tweeted about it, and I'm just glad that everybody's getting on board. And I need all of y'all motherfuckers to go to the poll and vote on November 6th. This election is important. And everybody need to be at the poll. I need y'all to drag everybody to the poll. And I ain't gonna lie, I checked to make sure everybody in my house was registered to vote.
I know that's
just to
right.
make sure. As I looked online, you can check to see. If you need to make sure that you're still registered to vote, it's called going to canivote.org or something like that. Canivote.org, and put your state in, and then put your birth date and your address. Not your address. You put your birth date and your full name in, and the county that you live in, and see if you're still registered. So if you're not, then you won't be able to vote. So make sure y'all vote. If you live in a state that where you must bring a voter ID or ID or passport, bring your motherfucking ID or passport or your voter ID card. It's not that hard. Bring it. We need everybody to get out and vote. Please tweet your favorite singers, because you know everybody that's up to the VMA last night did not say anything about the election, which I feel is stupid, and I think it's very important that we get everybody out to vote. So please tweet your favorite singers, your favorite celebrities, actors, musicians, politicians. Please get them to tweet that it's very important to vote, and that everybody must register to vote. And you don't got enough time. Okay, time is running out to make sure you can register to vote. So please, please, please. Make sure you're registered to vote. Tweet somebody. Ask your neighbor to register to vote. Ask somebody in the bus. Ask somebody in the train. Ask somebody at the club are they registered to vote. If you live in Philly, they have registration polls at 15th and Market at the clothespin. They sitting there all day long.
Every time I walk by, they stop me. I tell this lady, miss, you just asked me twice when I walk by. You don't remember my face?
So make sure y'all ready to vote. And we will talk to y'all next Monday with a new video. And make sure y'all catch the preview of Basketball Wives. Let me know what y'all think about that. Basketball Wives LA.
When that come on?
On Monday.
Child, get your life.
It ain't stopped yet.
I have to pay.
Baby,